Quiet town breathing, shops all shuttered, stars stay late, cold wind through the alley, sand on stone at every gate, lantern fading, tired eyes, one more mile then they can rest, borrowed room behind an inn, strangers welcomed as a guest. Ruffian rafters overhead, donkeys shifting in the straw, the smell of hay and oiled wood, everything humble, everything small. Midnight raps the broken door, Joseph's hand still lined with dust, Mary folded in her pain, breathing courage, breathing trust. Dawn in Bethlehem, light on an unknown name, hope in a borrowed room, love in a cradle of grain. Dawn in Bethlehem, morning where the night had been heaven in a child's first cry, breaking through the dark again. Little hands, little feet, wrapped in cloth that's frayed and thin, world outside keeps sleeping, not one crowd to press in, oil lamp flickers on her face, carved lines soft around her eyes, she hums a tune from childhood as he finally cries. Out beyond the city wall, feels like brittle, brown and bare, men with weathered faces, sharing embers, sharing prayers, talking taxes, talking kings, how the rich still take their share, same old jokes to hide the ache, same old silence in the air. Dawn in Bethlehem, light on an unknown name, hope in a borrowed room, love in a cradle of grain. Dawn in Bethlehem, morning where the night had been heaven in a child's first cry, breaking through the dark again. Little brightness on the ridge, more than moonlight, more than flame, shadows running from the light, every stone called by its name, shepherds frozen where they stand, halfway between fear and flight, voices like a river, pouring warmth into the night. Don't be afraid, the echo falls over wool and calloused hands, good news for the least of these pieces, walking in your land. One small town, one newborn, laid where animals have fed, glory sings in common tongues, over fields and sleeping sheds. You'll find him in the manger, footsteps start to move again, racing hearts and stumbling feet, chasing what they can't explain. Dawn in Bethlehem. Door creaks, startled Joseph turns, shepherds breathing clouds of steam, eyes wide in the lantern glow like they're waking from a dream. Rough hands shaking at their sides, searching for some practice phrase, but all the words fall quietly, so they simply stand and gaze. Mary pulls the blanket back, lets them see his sleeping face, lines of worry start to lift, something gentle fills the space, stories tumble soft and quick, angels bright along the hill, Mary holds them in her mind, and the room grows still. Dawn in Bethlehem, outside sky is turning pale, edges of the world go cold, streets begin to stir and yawn, same old stories to be told, but in that rough and hidden room where the world has yet to find, morning settles on his cheeks like a promise underlined. Dawn in Bethlehem, just a family, just a boy, cracks in all the plastered walls filled with unassuming joy. Dawn in Bethlehem, crowds to see, yet the quiet of that floor holds a new history. Soft light on the manger, breath on the winter air. If hope can start in places like this, it can start anywhere.